I don't like a lot of the online bullying stuff that goes on in terms of, oh, you tweeted something wrong, let's ruin this guy's life.
Hello everyone, Michael Ringtail here, your human observer. So James Gunn made some naughty tweets that got him fired from Disney recently and is no longer directing the next Guardians of the Galaxy movie, which I'm pretty sure will continue the tradition of the terrible threes when it comes to movies. These tweets have offended a lot of humans, and I think it's important that I go through them myself and see if any of them offend me and make me go ree! Let's start off with this one. I'm doing a big Hollywood film adaptation of The Giving Tree with a happy ending. The tree grows back and gives the kid a blowjob. Okay, that's some juvenile, edgy stuff. I understand that. Okay. What else you got? Wondering which Disney character would be the worst to get raped by. Thinking it's Goofy, but Sleepy would suck too. Now that's amusing. Though I think rape from the Beast would be the worst. I mean, I imagine that guy is hung like a, oh, that's right, we don't have to imagine, we have E621 to go to. The Expendables was so manly, I fucked the shit out of the little boy pussy next to me. The boys are back in town.
You ain't never gonna find a pussy as tight as mine. I'm tight, boy.
Fucking
frugal as
never
fuck.
gonna find it.
Alright, not really funny. Not really offended either. Watching Trapped in the Closet, R. Kelly's best video, right after the one where he urinates on a child. Ah yes, you have to find it amusing, because R. Kelly made a tape that should have put him in jail, but it didn't. Now if you find that tape yourself and watch it, holy shit, you're gonna go to jail and get raped. Speaking of rape, the best thing about being raped is when you're done being raped, it's like, wow, this feels great, not being raped. Well, yeah, I guess you could equate that to the best thing about getting stabbed is that after you're done getting stabbed, it's like, wow, that feels great, not getting stabbed. Not really funny, but not really offended either. So let's move on. The first time I masturbated to Justin Bieber, it was a joke, but now I can't stop. He's like jerk off crack. I'm more amused that Lloyd Kaufman even replied to this one. I actually kind of find that one funny. Really do. Anything else? Anyway, the monkey on Max Keebler's Big Move walked over the table to one of the kid actors on set, looked at the kid, and started furiously masturbating right at him. The trainer, who was 10 feet away or so, yelled out, "No!" and ran towards the monkey. Obviously, he's seen the onastic little bastard do this thing before, and knew what was coming. No pun intended. The trainer was too late, and only took the monkey a few seconds to bring himself to completion. A string of semen shot out of the mini monkey wood and splash landed directly on the kid. Screaming and freaking out commenced. I know I might be sick, but that story makes me extremely happy. That's pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up. Though the way people were selling this one to me, I thought it was going to be some kind of erotica, not some weird satire going on here. But, and at the same time, not sure what some of these tweets have to do with him being able to do his job directing films, though. It's not even a matter of agreeing with these tweets or not, because as far as I can see, these are not statements. These are not something along the lines of, raping children is okay if you got a nut to bust. As far as I know, considering there are supposedly over 9,000 tweets of this nature. From what I've seen so far, I wouldn't expect anything less from someone who directed Super, one of my favorite movies none of you humans saw, where Ellen Page rapes Wayne Wilson.
What are you doing? No, stop it! No! Get off of this on just a second.
I think catering to the mob's demands is bullshit, though Disney has the right to do so here. But here's what I would say to James Gunn, being the head of Disney myself. Yeah, James Gunn? Yeah, a lot of people are getting upset over some of the tweets you made some time ago. Just watch that stuff, okay? Because you know how sensitive these humans are these days. Oh, and the next Guardians of the Galaxy? You have full reign. Don't worry about the violence or the nudity or the sex or whatever. If it gets an NC-17 rating, we'll just get it changed to an R with no cuts. Cause we're Disney. You know our motto, Disney. We print money. The most delicious, ironic part about all of this is the one who actually leaked out these tweets, who exposed them. Mike Cernovic. You see, there are many cases of leftist attacks and ruining people who make offensive tweets all the time. And in this case, it's a righty attack, from an alt-right attack, actually. This is despicable no matter what side it comes from, and I have to thank Doug Smith for bringing these to me. Because this is the moral crusader that brought Guns tweets to the forefront. Look at some of these. When is the last time a woman organized to support men's rights issues? Stop being fags. Who cares about breast cancer and rape? Not me. Have you guys ever tried raping a girl without using force? Try it. It is basically impossible. Date rape does not exist. What? So wait, you can't drug someone? That's not possible? You can't drug someone to be passed out and completely vulnerable? Oh, okay. A whore will let your friend ruin your life with a false rape case, so why should I care when a woman is raped? Ah yes, because women are a monolith. And because some men are falsely accused by some women, therefore all women. It's also anti-rape game. After abusing a girl, I always immediately send a text and save her reply. A woman over 40 is indistinguishable from a tranny. You can't rape the willing. This piece of shit thinks he can ride on a high horse, claiming a moral high ground and getting someone fired over some shitty jokes, while he is literally saying things like, who cares about breast cancer and women being raped? Not me. Oh, with over 9,000
penises, and they're all raping children.
I'm sure there are some juicy bits to be found in Guns' posts. And maybe the tweets from Mike Cernovic are troll posts, just to fuck with people. And after looking him up in Wikipedia, of all places, it seems to be pretty certain that he's just a fucking troll, doesn't really believe any of the things that he's saying, and it's questionable what kind of principles or morals he actually has. He probably doesn't even give a shit. He probably just cares about making a little bit of money, raising a family, and then calling it a fucking day. You know, living online, having a shit show, not really saying anything of impact or meaning. Just pissing people off, and that's the end of it. Regardless, I'm just baffled at how someone who tweets things like this can somehow claim some moral high ground over another person who makes jokes about Dunstan checking in your ass. At the same time, while making comments about not caring if a woman gets raped. Kinda makes you look like a jackass. That this is more about not liking a certain political viewpoint this person has. Maybe because Gunn was against Trump and you're for Trump, not because you actually believe any of his policies, because it's just because he pisses people off. It's because we're all cucks and we live in a leftist nation. But I guess to Mike Cernovic, it's okay to fuck with someone's livelihood when they don't share the same political viewpoints as you do. The left do it, the right do it. Everyone is fair game because everyone's right and no one is ever wrong because to people like Mike, it's not a matter of if you are a good person or not, it's a matter of belonging to the correct ideology. And the fact is that everything is going to offend someone out there, anywhere, no matter what it is. And that's why I feel it's a little shitty for Disney just to let him go, because no matter who the fuck you are, you're going to offend something. You're going to offend someone no matter what you say. I mean, maybe we should just apply all entertainment to the 1950s comic books code, where nothing is allowed to be offensive, nothing is allowed to be challenging. Therefore, everybody can be happy and everybody can be stupid and then everyone can be in their own little circle jerk echo chambers. Well, these are just my observations on the human race. I am Michael Ringtail, your human observer. Lemur power! Ha ha ha!
I don't like a lot of the online bullying stuff that goes on in terms of, oh, you tweeted something wrong, let's ruin this guy's life. Let's get him fired from, in many ways, let's get a guy fired over a tweet is probably worse than throwing a kid into a locker room, because that guy has a family, that's his livelihood, or what happened with, say, Justine Sacco. You know, you can't find a job and like, whoa, maybe that is even a little bit worse than what happens to
Wait,
kids.
so that's a little bit of a sidebar.
If you like this, then by all means subscribe. And there's also a Patreon if you really love my work. Also check out the other channel, Crafty Arts, for other entertainment. Until then, I'll see you next time.